Hello you guys and welcome back to my walkthrough for Bound by Flame. I've actually recorded this part already, but I screwed up the save file. Oh well. So I want to show you guys what happens. We're gonna go ahead and go through this a little quickly. Went to Pyromancer, and we are going to go ahead and put a skill point into concentration, which interruption resist plus 10%, or plus 10. And then we're also going to do ability to interrupt plus 5. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and bring up our map, and we're going to move on. At least I know where I need to go. So I hope you guys are enjoying this episode, or I mean this video, because, or this game, oh my gosh, if I could talk today. I'm starting to enjoy playing the game. I'm having quite a bit of fun. Now that I'm starting to get used to the fighting style, you know, it's coming easier for me. It makes it more fun. Now, Edwin is pretty cool. She's got some awesome moves like that. I do like having her around, even though her nipples are hanging out. Oh, Edwin. It's such a weird name for a woman as well. Okay, here we go. Okay. Come on, bitches. Let's let her get ahead a little. Nice. Oh, you can stop. Sure we get all our loot. There is something up here. There's like a dead guy up on this bridge. On the map, if you look where the secondary quest is, it says that that's where you can go to help the prince, but when you try to go down there, the character says something like, oh, I missed that over there. The character says something like, I shouldn't be walking around, I should just return to Valvendor, whatever the name of this town is. So we can't really help the prince yet. We still have other quests that we need to complete before we help him.
He'll be pissed, but I've got to go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
That's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to the steward first.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine. You can stay here. But if you get it in your head to run away, I will find you. And you won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter. Because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Aeolus is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move, and it doesn't breathe, and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man, a good man, and he was under your care.
Don't make me laugh. Your good man had a few skeletons in his closet. He was controlling this swamp beast to keep people away. He had you all fooled. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
We're not going to mention Edwin.
He was killed by his own magic. I had nothing to do with it. If you ask me, the guy was not much better than the Ice Lords. And as for my accusations, I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. Don't believe me, ask his daughter. She'll confirm everything I've told you.
You can be assured that I shall. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
She doesn't talk much, but something tells me she knows more than she's letting on about the Ice Lords.
I don't like this. You realize you may have set a wolf among the sheep.
Or maybe someone who could be useful in our fight with the Deadwalkers?
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay, sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great loss for Valvanor. He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often. And you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Well, that's gonna be my method. So let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
Okay, so I didn't want to mention Edwin, but apparently the game doesn't care. So let's go ahead and speak with Branville and see if he found the daughter.
The mercenary salutes you, knight. I have a few questions I need to ask you.
I don't care.
Let's change the subject.
I guess I can't talk to him.
I'll leave you.
Let's bring up the map real quick. Where did she go? Sybil. She's in here. Let's try to find her. Is she upstairs? She might be in here.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
No, I'm staying. We have to talk about what happened. Putting it off until later will change nothing.
You could at least respect my grieving.
You're whining because you just found out your dear daddy was a son of a bitch, right?
Don't say that. He was my father.
Right. Your father who tried to kill you.
I don't believe he would have done that. He must have had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to scare me.
His reasons? I wonder what kind of reason he had for holding a woman prisoner in the swamps and leaving her to starve. Even I find that disgusting.
She was dangerous. She killed him.
I'm not saying she did the right thing. But if it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. You gotta stop hiding from the truth. Your father hid a lot of stuff from us.
I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know why he had that woman prisoner, and I don't know what happened at the temple.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't want to know what he was plotting? What he was hiding from us?
Of course I do. It's the only way I can hope to understand what he did.
That's good. So now you have to dry your tears and pull it together. Since you obviously didn't know what he was up to, you are the only Red Scribe that I can trust. If you want to avenge your father, or even understand him, you're going to have to help me. But I warn you, I can't stand crybabies. Got it?
Yes, I get it. Your bluntness is eloquent. But don't worry, I'll be there when you need me.
Okay, so we're done with you.
See you later.
That was interesting. I mean, at least cheer Sybil up. I don't do that shit. Renegade all the way.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What's your interest in all of this?
Yeah, she must know something.
Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming with me?
How perceptive. How brilliant.
Whatever. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all this.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic. At least, not until we're completely sure of ourselves. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if I am right, these people are possessed.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not yet certain. We absolutely must inspect and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think the Deadwalker army is behind all of this.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Edwin. It's time to go. Yeah, I don't really like her name. Edwin.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
There are reports of suspicious-looking people around. Have you seen anybody like that?
Suspicious-looking people. I most certainly have. There was one in here shamelessly wasting my time. Oh, in fact, I think she's still here.
What
Don't
a
push my
dick.
patience too far, Elf. It could turn out to be a very painful mistake.
It's just that I really don't see all that many people. There might have been a guard who seemed a bit overly taciturn to me. Not that I'm complaining, of course, but I don't even know his name.
Well, that was helpful.
Whoa. Okay. We'll
I'll be
just come back later.
That's an excellent idea.
We don't need anything that he has right now. And apparently he doesn't have anything for us. Let's, before we speak to this guy over here, let's open our inventory. I want to look and see what we have. Usable items, components, quest items, guard equipment. Okay, so we can't open the guard equipment. Looks like we have a few weapons. Let's craft. So we have plus attack or physical damage, or plus 4% for critical chance. Let's go with the double pummels of Algandar. A spare crossbow. Wait a minute. That's one. Okay, that's what we already have. Spare daggers. Let's. Can we? Oop. Oop. I right clicked and it just got me out of here. I want to see. Oh, we can't recycle it. We have. I think we'll stick with the cleaver for now. Mercenary helmet. Ooh. Let's equip. So we have some elven greaves. Mercenary breastplate. Hopefully we find more equipment at some point. Oh, but it hides our cool looking hair. Ooh. Oh, how weird. Okay, let's move on.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Is it true that you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so. But I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
I found your soldiers' bodies.
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them bad.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Oh, I suppose it's better than nothing. I know I said I wasn't gonna pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so here, you have it.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. Do you have any suggestions?
Hey, I'm not a bloody oracle. Bring me some clues, something concrete, anything, and then I can help you.
Okay, I'll come back when I know more.
Okay, I think we are done here.
I'm going.
Ooh, we got 1,000 experience for bringing back his equipment. We want to go speak with the captain. Now, with this playthrough, or this walkthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it, I want to do as many of the side quests as possible. I know that I've got a lot on my plate right now for what I want to do with the channel, so hopefully we can do that without putting this on the back burner with Murdered Soul Suspect coming out tomorrow.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner, in the swamp. It looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. Watch out for the Red Scribes. We don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Do you think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir. You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers. Is that still happening?
As long as we have to stay here, yes. Why?
Have you heard about these villagers who are acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks if you ask me. Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck in this place, I'd go over there and put his lights out. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, he'll give us a heads up.
Okay, we're done with him.
I'm leaving.
Let's go back, it looks like we go back over this way and speak with Hawk. Yeah, Brody, that's right. Running around. Look at the water, looks a little dizzying, but it looks pretty good for this game. Can we speak to this guy?
Greetings, mercenary.
We want to make the guards better equipment.
I wanted to ask you.
Oh, I guess we can't ask him anything other than the guards' equipment.
Seeing as how you're pretty resourceful, I figured you know everybody around here. Is there a blacksmith around somewhere?
Yes, there is one. Me.
I should have known. Another faker?
Not at all. Listen, I understand you might think I'm some kind of charlatan, but before being an outcast starving in the worst hole in the swamp, I was a blacksmith. The problem is that I don't have any forge or equipment. Otherwise, believe me, I wouldn't be out here begging just to survive.
Why not use the village forge?
I tried that, but that idiot, the so-called artist that works there, almost took my head off and started throwing everything that wasn't nailed down at me. No, what I really need to work right is my equipment. My forge cart.
And where is your cart?
At the other end of the swamp, unfortunately. Here, look. I'll show you on your map.
If I get it back for you, you'll have to help me fix up the guards' equipment. Agreed?
Agreed. On one condition, of course. That you also get me some supplies. Let's see. There aren't that many guards, so about 10 pieces of raw metal, 10 good leather hides, and 10 pieces of refined metal should do the trick.
Well, I hope that means our guards will be well equipped.
See her leg moving up and down? Okay, so we should have some of the equipment that he asked for. Let's speak to Buffalo.
The captain tells me that you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are acting weird?
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen livelier zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's their problem?
No idea. They look like they're turning into dead walkers, but the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them. Look, I've marked out their positions on the map.
Okay.
See you later.
Looks like we're done here with him. What do we have now? So... Ooh. Gauntlets. Resistance to magic. Let's go ahead and equip and see if we can do anything here. Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. Interruption. The magic linked in these increases the impact power. Oh, awesome. So it looks like we can only do a couple of these here. Counters of the dragon. These counters increase the chance of setting an enemy alight with a fire orb. Set on fire. Might as well, let's do it. Okay. So we've got quite a few secondary quests. Ah, look at, see, cheer Sybil up. Darn. Oh well. So we have investigate the villagers, which we still got quite a bit here. Okay. Well, I think that is going to be it for this episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying this walkthrough. I'm having more fun playing this game now that I'm starting to learn how to control the ranger in combat. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned.